Hello, all my gorgeous souls. So happy to have you here at Aeipathy today. If you are brand new, welcome. So happy to have you. And if you're a returning subscriber or viewer, so happy to have you here as well. Always thankful and so appreciative of everybody that decides to, for one reason or another, make their way to me and share space and connect. Happy to do that today. Admittedly, I do not have a lot of time. I'm actually pretty pressed for time today, but I felt extremely guided to bring forth this reading to you all. um, it feels like there's somebody out there who needs this reading right now. So I'm happy to be of service and provide. With that said, I have 3 piles for you as usual today, all minis. I think that's adorable. And yeah, let's just get into it. We're going to be asking today what you most need to know about this connection. What are you not seeing? What do you need to be made aware of to best support the connection, your person, and move through these energies as quickly as possible, as easily as possible? So whatever you most need to know about your connection, whatever you most need to know about your person, what are you not seeing? What do you need to be made aware of? We have, of course, the 3 piles to choose from. Pile 1 is going to be the White Sage Tarot, and that's paired with this beautiful milky crystal. Pile 2 is the Wandering Traveler Tarot with the aquamarine. And pile 3 is the VBI Tarot with the purple crystal. Go ahead, reflect over each of the piles, whichever one is drawing you in most or whichever crystal speaks to you most. I will see you over at your reading. Hi, pile 1. You chose this beautiful, milky, caramely, gorgeous crystal. I literally bought this because this looks like a ribbon of caramel. There's the money shot. And it's just delicious looking, and I couldn't not go home with it because I love caramel, and it was just calling to me. It's beautiful, gorgeous. So what do you most need to know about your connection right now and about your person? What are you not seeing? What are you not aware of? And what do you need to know most? That is what we are asking Spirit today. This is going to be a really quick runoff reading. Again, I just felt like this needed to be out there in the collective. I needed to get this out. I do not have a whole lot of time today, so without further ado, let's just get to it and get moving for you. What does pile 1 most need to know about their connection and their person? What are they not seeing? What do they need to be aware of, Spirit? We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Devil. We have the 9 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Wands. Okay. Already strong messages coming in for you, pile 1. We're going to go ahead and clarify these energies. I am mostly just going to be working with the tarot today. Again, limited time. Just want to make this really concise, quick insight for you. We'll get a little bit of guidance as well, perhaps. The 8 of Swords for the Page of Pentacles. The King of Swords for the Devil. I gotta hurry up and get these out because I'm really feeling called to start speaking already. The 8 of Wands for the 9 of Pentacles. The 2 of Wands for the 3 of Pentacles. And we also have the 6 of Pentacles for the 3 of Wands. Okay, strong messages here, pile 1. Moon energy underlying is the overall energy of the reading. So pile 1, what do you most need to know? What are you not seeing or not realizing about this connection? What does Spirit want you to know most? So first and foremost, you're dealing with a very difficult energy. I'd have to venture to say that there's been at least some degree of toxicity or imbalance in this connection. There's a very strong attachment with this Devil energy, and clarified by the King of Swords, this is somebody who presents often in a very distorted, unhealthy way in your life. So this could again present as actual toxicity. It could just be patterns of behavior repeating. They could be showing up in ways that are not entirely authentic. There's just a very strong codependent attachment to a particular energy in your field of awareness right now. And I do think that that's something that you're aware of and trying to work on. With that said, what I don't think you're entirely aware of is how much you're resisting your own ability to manifest abundance in this connection and overall in your life right now. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is offers, which is about material abundance. It's about, although it's underdeveloped energy, it's not necessarily, you know, the king or a queen or any of those energies. I want to focus this better. There we go. Even though it's not one of those higher up energies in the court cards, it's a page, you know, it still represents, again, this idea of material abundance, this tangible sort of offering that I think that you're often waiting on from this person. You're wanting to come together with this person, and yet you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back, not intentionally in energy. In fact, I think you devote a lot of energy. And as I said, you're very attached to this person. But the Eight of Swords is about how you're sort of getting in your own way. You're holding yourself back through limitations because you're focusing on the wrong things in this connection. Instead of focusing on your own material abundance and how you need to be moving forward in your life, again, in your 3D awareness and experience, you're not focusing on all of the goodness and the abundance that's already presenting and how you can increase that, how you can move that forward and project that into something even greater and grander. You know, I do think that you have a level of stability in your life that maybe is brand new for you or is increasing. So it's not to say that you're down and out, but it could definitely be accelerating at a higher level and a higher rate, I'm hearing. However, the reason why that's not happening is because you continue to wait on this person. The Two of Wands is about a decision. And what I'm seeing is you are actively waiting on this person to make a decision to come together with you in the material world, in a real world way. So this isn't to say that you're waiting on them specifically for romantic connection or romantic union. This is almost like this damsel in distress energy. I want them to come and save me. I'm needing them to come in and provide this, you know, material stability or security for me before I can make some type of decision. I'm waiting until there is that reciprocation, until I see from them what I need to see. And until then, you know, I'm sitting in kind of this murky, cloudy energy. Perhaps I'm hiding my true intentions with other parties, or I'm feeling the need to hold back and stay reserved, and I'm not seeing things clearly. And it's all because there is so much murkiness within this connection. There is so much negative attachment. There is so much expectation here, and there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of strong desire. It's bordering on obsession, I'm going to be honest, pile one. And ultimately, again, you are standing in your own way. You are impeding your own progress, your own ability to move forward, because you are waiting on this person to come together with you. And what I'm hearing is this person can't do that right now. They have nothing to offer you. I don't even think they're at the level of a page, quite honestly. And even so, that would be what they'd be coming in and presenting with, which I don't think would ultimately satisfy you. And yet you continue, despite the obvious patterns that indicate otherwise, you continue to wait for this person to show up in that more stable material, either material fashion with finances or with just their stable presence in your life. You continue to wait around for that. You know, the Three of Wands, very much an idea of planning, of waiting for your ships to come in, wanting that reciprocation with the Six of Pentacles, and it's just not happening. You're getting very frustrated. You're feeling very confused. I think you're cycling through a lot with this person, and ultimately you're left wondering, you know, what is happening with regard to this connection? Is it moving forward? Is it stalling? Do I need to move on? Is there any hope for this person in this connection? I have to say, I'm really guided to tell you, pile one, with this current energy that they're sitting in, they are not somebody that you should be relying on for absolutely anything. I'm hearing you're much more balanced than they are. You have a lot more material and otherwise inherent stability within yourself, within your core energy than this person possesses. And yet you're sort of looking to them as your security blanket, when in fact you've got this covered, pile one. The Five of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Emperor. This person is very stubborn. They're very resistant right now. There's a lot of, again, very negative, distorted masculine traits here. This person has rejected you many times, or has seemingly kind of turned their back on this connection many times. They need many breaks. The Four of Swords as well. They often take breaks from you. They often have to step back. They kind of retreat into their own energy. And this leaves you feeling very badly, very, very disappointed, at a loss, feeling that sense of lack without them in your life. You know, you miss the connection. The Two of Cups, you're very, very attached to them. But again, this Two of Cups is coming up over this Devil energy. So I don't think it's of the highest vibration of love that it could be. It's very much a strong, strong attachment of codependence here, a reliance on them, a need for them to get their stuff together, if you will, for you to feel okay about things, yeah, either in this connection or overall spilling forth out into the rest of your life. And I don't think that that's where the focus needs to be. The Empress, you're very abundant on your own already. Pile 1, it's saying, you know, 9 of Cups, you can have everything that you desire, but you really truly do need to, 9 of Wands, take a step back from this person and rely on self. The Magician, you have the ability to manifest so much. That's exactly what I'm getting. You're waking up to this, Pile 1. I do think that you're kind of coming into awareness despite this sort of murky, cloudy energy that you sit in presently with the moon. You know, I do think the Hangman at the bottom here, that you've taken a lot of time to reflect, and it's helping you. Look at this, you know, alignment of awareness. It is giving you the ability to kind of open your eyes and see a new way, see how this person truly isn't ready, and how your life actually, quite honestly, is a lot more peaceful and a lot easier without them. Quite often they do add a lot of I'm hearing either chaos or, again, negative emotion, sadness, grief, loss, just really, really heavy energies to your life. And this is not something that you should continue to entertain. You need to have balance within, Pile 1. That's really, really strongly indicated. Let's go ahead and pull a few oracle cards, see if there's anything further that we need to get forward, coming forward from Spirit for you. This is the Queen of the 5 Elements Oracle. And we have depth and beauty. So you're in so deep, I'm hearing, with this person, that you have a tendency to not even see all of the rest of the abundance going on in your world. We even have Misty here. Misty is, again, related to that moon energy, confusion, you know, not seeing things clearly, not having an accurate perception of the reality of the situation, even with your person. Again, I do think you're waking up to this a bit, but there's just a lot more to uncover here. There's a lot to unpack. The long and short of it, Pile 1, is that this is not somebody that you can collaborate with. Again, that 3 of Pentacles energy that you're continuing to wait on, this is not someone or an energy that is supportive of union, supportive of collaboration and coming together. It's not going to happen right now, Pile 1. And the further that you resist, you know, what Spirit is kind of calling to you, which is to focus on your own abundance, to focus on your own stability, your own balance, your own sense of, you know, I'm just hearing, you know, the goodness in your life that can be had otherwise, and that you are capable of creating. You're just going to continue to get in your own way. So any final closing thoughts? What guidance does Pile 1 need? 10 of Swords. It's time for a cycle to end. Judgment. You're waking up. As I said, you are becoming aware. The Queen of Cups. Stay in that beautiful, compassionate, loving energy. Don't lose sight of that. And Temperance. You can create that alchemy and that balance within yourself and within this connection, I'm hearing, by staying in this beautiful intuitive energy, by staying, you know, awake and aware of Spirit, how they're trying to guide you and support you in your life, and ultimately close out this cycle, this current cycle that is dragged on for a very long time with this energy of this person. Whew. I knew these messages needed to come out today. Pile 1. That was your reading. I hope that you've enjoyed this, that it's provided you with some level of clarity and peace. If you have enjoyed the reading and it has resonated, I would love for you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Doing so helps me to bring more content to you, and also helps for my content to be seen by more people in the collective, which is always our goal. Until next time, I do hope I see you in a future reading. I am wishing you so much love, joy, and abundance, and healing, peace as you move through these energies and are supported by Spirit, of course. Remember that above all. And until next time, take good care. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You've chosen the Amazonite, this beautiful aqua stone, which we want to be able to see. There we go. And the Wandering Traveler Tarot. I have not yet used this deck. This is an independently created deck, a beautiful mini. I have not used it yet on the channel, so I'm excited to do that today. Again, limited time today, but I felt really, really guided and called to bring forth this reading for the collective this afternoon. So here I am. We are asking, what do you most need to know about your person, about the connection? What are you not seeing? And even getting a little bit of guidance for you as well to help you move through these energies more easily. So without further ado, I'm not going to take much of your time. I have shuffled off camera, and I just wanted to do a bit more shuffling for good faith in front of you. But let's get to it. Pile 2. What do they most need to know about their person? What are they not seeing about their person in this connection currently? We have the 10 of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Fool. These are going to drive me a little bonkers looking like that. Okay. And clarifying these energies, we have the King of Swords for the Ten of Swords, Temperance for the Seven of Cups, the Star for the Three of Swords, and the Four of Wands for the Fool. Big energies came forward as soon as I laid down this Star card. So pile 2, what you most need to know about your connection. I think that you're in separation right now. I think that you haven't heard from your person, or your person has been very distant emotionally. There could even have been an actual breakdown of the connection. And Spirit is coming through to tell you today that there is hope and healing that can be had with regard to this connection, and specifically with this tumultuous pain and loss and grief, this breakdown that occurred between you and this connection in the past. I do think there was definitely an ending, and it probably more than likely occurred on the side of your person. They may or may not have communicated this to you. I do see this King of Swords card as actually having communicated a message of an ending, of kind of closing something out. It even says here, lovely and blunt, right? Dead end. So I do think this person communicated that they couldn't move forward with you for whatever reasons. It's going to differ for everyone. And it was very hurtful, very painful. If they didn't actually communicate this to you, this King of Swords energy can also represent someone very much stuck in their head, and someone who may have just kind of gone silent and distance and shut you out, kind of froze you out is what I'm hearing. The Seven of Cups, you've been wondering if they've been, happy with, if they're with someone else, if they've been happy in that connection, if they're ever thinking about you, if they're entertaining others overall, if there's other energies in their field of awareness. And what I'm hearing is that they feel so tied to you at the soul. There is such a strong connection between you. I really honestly believe that you think this connection is over and that it's kind of a done deal. They have, again, shut you out. This has ended. You're thinking of it. Do I need to pursue other options? And this is here to tell you, Temperance, also this beautiful, beautiful energy of alchemy, that there is still a lot more that is going to occur in this connection. Again, there is a very strong sense of hopefulness and of faith and optimism that can be had with regard to this pain you're currently experiencing. But again, I do see it as a resurgence of sorts with this person. The Fool energy, card 0, is a new beginning, and it's clarified by the Four of Wands, which is so beautiful. It's this energy of foundation and stability and a happy home, a happy family, a relationship. This is also the 1111 card. Take that as it resonates if it does. This does feel like a very deep soul level connection, especially with Temperance presenting. I think you doubt that, or you get confused or unsure. I think there's a lot of kind of rumination about that. Are they going to feel this same level of depth in emotion and energy and connection with someone else? And again, the message very clearly, pile 2, is no, that they don't feel that, that they're very much still tied to you energetically. What else do we need to know for pile 2? What else does pile 2 need to know about this connection? What else do they need to know about their person? What are they not seeing? The Page of Cups. Oh my goodness. The Nine of Cups. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I'm getting really, really into this. 8 of Wands. I'm feeling like jittery. I'm feeling so excited at this. Oh my goodness, the Hierophant. Okay. Excuse me. The Hierophant. This person is tapped in, tuned in, turned on. They're hooked into spirit, okay? They are listening to their intuition. They've gone through a lot of change. Again, coming up over this Fool energy of wanting to start over or start again, wanting to provide you with that stability finally, this relationship energy, this union energy. I do think that they are coming into this feeling of wanting to be committed to you, or wanting to pursue at least the very idea and thought of that with you, start on the track towards that. The 8 of Wands, definitely about fast movement. I think communication is coming in. It's coming up over that 3 of Swords energy, which indicates obviously separation, distance, pain and loss. 8 of Wands, they're coming in to correct that. You are their wish fulfillment. It's coming up over that 7 of Cups is the 9 of Cups, which again is just reiterating how you are it for them. You are their person. They feel such beautiful, beautiful energy with you. And they want to come in and make things right. The Page of Cups is admittedly a very kind of underdeveloped love energy. It's the beginning, it's the start of it. So this may have been something brand new that never fully got off the ground, and then sort of fizzled out, or again, this person ended things prematurely. But it's showing very much that this person wants to come back in. You are what they're wanting, pile 2, and they're going to make that known. There's so much transformation. Of course, the Hierophant being number 5, indicative of higher learning, of transformation and change. There's really a lot going on with them right now. I think they've been having a lot of spiritual signs and syncs coming through for them. The 6 of Wands, they're now starting to feel more hopeful and optimistic about this connection. Something has changed for them. They're viewing things differently. There's a level of discernment there, I'm hearing, that wasn't there previously. And the Page of Wands, they're feeling so excited and ready to come forward and speak their truth with you. They're ready to give you that important message. I'm hearing this may come by several means, but it's going to definitely be unexpected. That's the main theme behind that message. So let's see here. What else do we need to know? What else does pile 2 need to know about this person, about their connection? What are they not seeing? What do they not know? The Knight of Wands. Oh my goodness, this energy. You guys. Queen of Pentacles. You are everything to them. Ace of Pentacles. Oh goodness. And Death. Again, big change coming up over the Hierophant. This person is awakened. They're evolving. This person is ready. They feel ready to come back. I don't think initially they maybe realized how deep the depth of this connection was. I think they had very strong emotions always, but there really wasn't this clarity and awareness like I'm seeing now. I think there's been huge revelations that have occurred as a result of this Hierophant, this Death energy presenting. They're feeling so magnetized now to come back, so drawn. I think it's because you're actually kind of more coming into your power. You're sort of, saying, as much as I'm hurting and feeling badly about this situation, I can't stay in that energy. As much as my mind kind of runs away with me, I have to also pursue this new beginning on my own. That Fool energy is sort of your undertaking thus far. That's where your energy's been sitting. And you've kind of come into this Queen of Pentacles energy now, where you're feeling stable and secure. You're empowered once again. You're not feeling so sad and so dejected and depressed or down about the separation of the breakdown of things between you. And you want that new beginning. You're going to have that new beginning for yourself regardless. And I think that's just honestly drawing this person back in a major, major way. It's really shifted things. Anything else? What else does pile 2 need to know here? What else are they not seeing or not aware of? The Devil. The Chariot, moving on from negative patterns, negative beliefs, patterns, limiting beliefs. I'm hearing bad habits. They're on the divine path now. They are with that program. They've gotten with the program. Yep, High Priestess. Again. Oh, Alexa off. My Alexa alarm goes off so often. My goodness, I apologize. But every time it happens, and I've always tried to make it where it doesn't happen on camera, obviously. But every time it does, I always feel like that's a really divine sign. Just as I laid these cards, we get that indicator. There's very strong energy here, pile 2. This person is really tapped in, as I said. Their intuition is on high alert. They have really been heeding all of the downloads that Spirit has been giving. They're changing and evolving. They have gone with the flow of that Death energy, and they really are feeling big now. The Chariot with the King of Cups side by side is like intensified energy of this loving, emotive, just deeply feeling king, this person who just has so much love that they have bottled up that they want to give. Again, the King of Cups feels a lot, but doesn't share it. This person wants to move forward now to sharing it. They've been silent. I do feel, again, that there's a distinct separation, that all of this has been occurring underneath the surface energetically, and that you haven't been made aware of it. There's nothing in the 3D right now to support that all of these shifts have been occurring. But again, they're very much tuned into the divine plan, and they're ready to step forward. How exciting. So what guidance does pile 2 need regarding this person and this connection? What do they need to know? The 5 of Cups. This person is sorry. 2 of Wands. They're making that decision now. They choose you. The Page of Swords. Justice. They're coming in with that important message. They're going to restore balance to this connection. They're just a little hesitant right now. Why are they hesitant with this 9 of Wands? I'm already hearing they're not sure how you're going to interpret their message. They don't know if the Page of Pentacles have enough to offer you. They're changing, but they're not transformed just yet entirely. You know, again, we have this Page of Cups energy. This is a very underdeveloped, sort of immature, it's puppy love. I think they feel more deeply than that, you know, with this King of Cups energy that presented out, but they can't give more than that right now. And they hope that what they can provide, especially with the emotional integrity I'm hearing that is going to accompany their actions this time, that will be enough for you. They feel very badly, but they're making that decision now. They choose you and they want to communicate this to you. They want to restore balance. There's two strong indicators with Temperance and Justice about wanting to bring balance, wanting to alchemize, and wanting to ultimately really give to you now strongly. How exciting. Let's go ahead and pull just a few Queen of the Five Elements Oracle cards to see if there's anything else that we need to tell you. Anything else that Pile 2 needs to know. We have growing. Again, this person is on the fast track. They are changing big. Tsunami. Those emotions are flowing now, Pile 2. Flowing big. And we have mothering. So they're finally, you know, with that taking a step back, if they have stepped away from you and you've been coming into your power, they've also been growing. They've also been coming into empowerment individually. And it's just allowed everything to just really flow out now. It's like the dam has broken and they're ready to flood in. Oh, I love it. I love these energies. Claim it. Pile 2, if this resonates with you, again, I know that you thought things were over, but if this at all feels like it could be a shred of reality for you with your experience, you know, again, trust what your intuition is saying to you. But if this resonates for you, good on you, because this is a wonderful, wonderful energy. I love it so much. It feels amazing, and I'm excited for you. If this reading has resonated for you and you've enjoyed it, I hope that it's brought you some clarity, some peace, some excitement in light of the messages presented for you today. I would so love and be thankful for you if you would decide to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It allows me to bring not only more content to you like this, pick a card reading several times a week, but it also allows my content to be made more readily available to other people in the collective. It allows my content to show up in search results and other mediums and you know, factors in the algorithm. So I so appreciate you being here today, again, sharing space. I'm wishing you so much love, joy, abundance, beautiful, beautiful energy for you as you encounter this, hopefully soon. And I hope to see you in a future reading. Until next time, Pile 2, take care. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose this beautiful purple stone, and want to be able to see it, and the beautiful VBI Tarot, another independent mini deck that I absolutely love, probably one of my favorites. And just a quick bit of insight for you today. This reading, I am short on time, so I'm doing this a little quickly, more quickly than I'm doing my usual pick a card readings, but I definitely wanted to get this out to you today. I felt very guided to support the collective with this reading and with these insights today. So here we are. We are asking, what do you need to know about your person? What do you most need to know? What are you not seeing? What do you need to be made aware of regarding this connection, your person? And then we're also going to get a little bit of guidance for you to support you through those energies. We're using mostly the tarot today, just a few oracle cards. And again, this is a quicker reading, but a lot of good stuff has come out in both of the other piles. So I'm sure the same will be true for you. I have shuffled on and off camera, and I'm doing so now just for good measure, just for good faith, but trust that they are ready and raring to go. So let's get started for you. Pile 3. What do you most need to know about your person in this connection? What are you not seeing currently? What do you most need to know? We have the 8 of Swords. That was featured in Pile 1 as well. We have the 6 of Cups. The King of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. And I'm going to go ahead and do one more. The Devil, also prominently featured in Pile 2. So a couple messages coming through. We'll go ahead and clarify as well. For the 8 of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords. You're waiting on someone, Pile 3, and they can't come in right now. The 9 of Cups for the 6 of Cups. the Moon for the King of Pentacles, the Page of Swords for the Page of Cups, so a lot of underdeveloped energy here, kind of still in progress, and the Two of Cups for the Devil. Oh, okay. Pile 3, what do you most need to know? What are you not seeing right now about your person? Pile 3, quite honestly, I think what you're not perhaps realizing or wanting to accept as much is how stuck your person is, how confused they feel about this connection. First and foremost, we have the King of Pentacles front and center, and central to that, underneath clarifying, is the Moon. The Moon energy represents this idea of illusions. It could be addictions that are affecting them. It could just be, again, a lot of confusion, a lot of muddled energy. I'm hearing that your person has a lot of other responsibilities or has a lot of needs that they have to attend to in their own personal life outside of this connection. They can't devote the energy, they don't have the capacity, the bandwidth. They don't have the ability to devote so much as they'd like to give to this connection. They feel so drawn to you, though. There's actually an almost addictive quality with the Devil clarified by the Two of Cups. You know, that is not the most high vibrational form of love. Again, this is conditional love. This is attachment. It's addiction. It's obsession. But again, it's a strong magnetic pull that this person feels with you. They feel very drawn to you. They would love nothing more than to come back in. The Knight of Swords, that's the underlying energy that's blocked. It's literally blocked. The Eight of Swords, they cannot come in right now. You must be in separation with this person, or if not in an actual separation, they have been very, very distant. They're definitely holding themselves back from you, like quite strongly. It is intentional. They are, you know, withholding because that's what they feel called to do. At the same time, though, their stability is first and foremost in the front of their mind, and they're just not able to devote the energy, the literal energy or the mental energy, everything that would be required in order to show up for you in a more solid, stable way, which is what they would like to do with the King of Pentacles. They would like to be able to increase that ability to extend that out to you, and yet they just are not able to. Six of Cups immediately made me think of children. If there's not children or you know, anything else involved of that nature that could be family oriented or, you know, with a tie to the past, and this just reminds me that, you know, there's something here that very much calls to them about coming back to you. That's a reconciliation card. It's also another soul tie card. But again, it's a very strong magnetic pull that's almost calling them back in just through energy. It's not because they have a strong desire necessarily to come back in fully and have this Two of Cups. I think they're magnetically drawn to you overall to be involved with you. But in terms of being able to take this at a grounded level, to the level of commitment, the level of consistent interaction, maybe daily living things, you may have wanted to move in with them, or maybe wanting to you know, just have something more stable with them, and they're not able to provide that. There is something else that's calling to them right now. They have other dreams, other again, I'm hearing other considerations or other things that are just very much requiring of their energy that they feel right about devoting their energy to. Again, I can't help but see here how the King of Pentacles and the Six of Cups are side by side, which could represent a fatherly energy, a husband energy. This person could be involved in another connection. If not, then they could be responsible for other family members. They could be responsible just in general to a family, and they could have children. So either way, as much as they want to come in, and there's a lot of confusing energy presenting with this, quite honestly, I'm not surprised the Moon showed up here. I think this person's just really sitting in some very heavy energies right now, some very negative thought patterns and belief systems regarding this connection and the potential that it has. I don't, how do I say this? As kindly as I can, I think that you have a more optimistic outlook than this person does on this connection at this time. I think that it's easier for you and safer for you and feels better for you to sort of turn a blind eye to how deeply, you know, damaged this person is, how much they cannot show up in this really bright, beautiful, look at this Two of Cups energy. I mean, that's a beautiful love. It's a nice couple that is pictured here that's looking very, you know, it's just looking like a calm, peaceful, beautiful energy. And I think this is what you so desperately want with this person. And they just show up like this devil. They just can never fully embody that for you. So as much as they want to come forward to you because they just feel magnetically drawn, they're holding themselves back because they know they're not ready. They have other things they want to do. They have other things that they need to put their focus and attention to. And above all, again, they are very confused. I do think that they show up for you here and there. They probably pop back in and out. It's not a set separation where you haven't heard from them for months. I don't think that that's the case. I think very much this person is presenting in such a way that they do come forward. Maybe they do have, good interactions with you. They do feel inclined to come forward to you and give you that loving energy you desire. And each time you may think, okay, it's different this time, or, we're going to move forward. Never mind that devil energy is always kind of playing in the background. We have the Page of Swords as the clarifier to the Page of Cups. This person remains on guard. They remain defensive. They remain distant emotionally, despite the way that they may present at times. This is always the underlying energy for them. They have not resolved the things that would be necessary to come forward to you in a really secure, grounded way, again, to provide that actual Two of Cups, loving union energy. So what else does pile 3 need to know? What else do they need to know about their connection, about this person? What are they not seeing? My goodness, wow. Alexa always interjects in my readings. I have to start unplugging her. Anyway, that could have been a sign for you. Maybe you it is Mercury retrograde as well. Anyway, what else does pile 3 need to be aware of? What else do they need to know about this connection? What are they not seeing about their person? What do they need to know? We have Judgment, the Magician, the Knight of Cups, and the Tower. This person's struggling to awaken and to fully come into the truth of this connection and what it represents for them, or what it could be. I think that they have moments of clarity, but that's often overshadowed by, again, all of this devil energy, this confusion associated with the moon. I do think that there's a strong tie to possible bad habits here of like alcoholism, self-numbing, like engaging in very risky behaviors or very unsafe, very unhealthy behaviors to sort of numb themselves and dismiss this connection, or be very dismissive of your energy at times when they need to hold themselves back. I'm hearing they hold themselves back and enable themselves to do that by distracting with other activities. But they're having trouble with this Judgment card clarified by the Five of Wands. I specifically asked for a clarifier of what is happening with Judgment, and it's the struggle. It's the struggle for them to break through and have true clarity about this connection. The Magician. I think this person isn't always entirely honest with you. Pile 3, I do think that there's a lot that they hide, or a lot of things that they may mean fleetingly in the moment. They may get into a really good, higher vibration, a little bit more aligned than usual. That's usually when they're going to come in with that Page of Cups energy, but then that always kind of goes by the wayside. I can't help but, view this Knight of Cups in this deck as sort of like a player energy. Normally that's the Knight of Wands, but this is somebody who, if they're not entertaining multiple people, it's just someone who comes in almost with like a Casanova or a very charismatic sort of an energy. Again, when they're presenting and able to sort of put on that mask, and they come in and they say all the right things, they do all the right things, and they swoon you, they literally sweep you off of your feet. But it's not sustainable, even though they have all of these, spheres that they're juggling right now. At any moment, that often comes, crashing down, I'm hearing. Even though the Tower in this card, in this particular deck, hasn't actually, as you can see, it actually hasn't fallen yet. I'm hearing that that's something that is going to happen for them at any moment. The Tower hasn't come down yet, but the Tower is ready to come down. They're always teetering kind of on the edge of instability, it seems. They've got a lot of things, pile 3, that they need to address and take care of before they can show up and be any kind of healthy energy for you in this connection. The Ten of Pentacles. Again, there's indications of it could be related to a family or stability. Some type of, material concerns. The Sun, the World, and the King of Wands. This person shows up very sexy, again, coming up over that Page of Cups. They could be a fire sign. They definitely show up very sexy, very energetic, very passionate. Again, with that Devil as well, they are extremely magnetized to you. You make them feel amazing. What I'm hearing is that you complete them. You make them feel on top of the world, and when they are with you, they are a better person, they feel, when you are a part of their life. And yet there's just a lot of blockages, again, in the real world related to stability, security, to their own practical affairs that is preventing them from being able to show up in a more confident, secure way for you. What else does pile 3 need to know? What else are they not seeing? Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. You need to make a decision of where to invest your time. Queen of Wands, you are powerful, pile 3. And the King of Cups. You have a lot of feelings as well. I feel that you're very deeply attached to this person also, but you can detach when necessary to take care of your own affairs. And this is something this person's still learning. They haven't come to that point yet where they can stay at all in balance. You feel so powerful that sometimes you feel you can fix this person. Like you can make everything better, or you can come in and you can kind of calm the chaos, calm the storm. Again, you can prevent that tower from falling. And what Spirit wants you to know is you can't prevent anything. This person is going to go through these cycles. They're going to shift. They're going to have those walls crumble and fall down until they get it, until they wake up and they start to, with this Judgment card, until they start to really fully embody the lessons that they're being presented with, the energies of difficulty, the contrast, all of those things that they're needing to work through in order to, I'm hearing, choose you the way that you choose them. Right now, you are the more stable figure. You have big feelings just the way they do, but you handle things differently. Inherently, you are a different person than they are by nature. I'm hearing you've also had a lot of things happen in your life previously. You may have had your own bad habits at one time, but you've kind of, abandoned all of those. You've resolved a lot of those things, and you're coming out of that energy, and you're very, very stable now. And they're not. They may even be slightly resentful of this, or have difficulty, witnessing somebody that they previously felt so close to suddenly seems so out of reach or out of their league. This could also be a big indicator of why they hold back from you. So what does pile 3 need to know? What is the guidance on what they need to know most regarding this connection to support them through these energies? The Five of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Hierophant. Again, there's so much more to learn. There is more for you to learn as well, of course. And if you guys do have a soul connection, if you do feel tied to this person at the soul and have a strong connection and tie to them, then you're going to experience a lot more learning as well and growth as a result of this. The Hierophant energy, number 5, indicative of higher learning, of spiritual growth and ascension, of transformation and change. There's a lot more that still needs to occur before you guys can come together in union in this happy Three of Cups energy. Every time you do, it's very fleeting, and you're left feeling very hurt, very betrayed, very confused. This person's extremely flighty. This Page of Wands energy is someone who's impetuous and impulsive, and who is sometimes inconsiderate of others' feelings. They just sort of get this impulse and they fly in, and you wait with open arms and bated breath. I'm hearing every time you're just right there, to really give of all of your energy to this person, even as they deplete you, even as or Spirit is saying, as you need to know, that they don't have the capabilities that you do right now to support a healthy union. You're not in the best place either. Again, pile 3, it's a two-way street, but in terms of, material stability, you're far ahead on the evolutionary scale than this person is. And this person has a long way to go before they can catch up to you. Until that happens, it's going to be very difficult for there to be true union. Let's go ahead and get some final cards from the Queen of the Five Elements Oracle deck. Just anything else that pile 3 needs to know and be made aware of regarding this connection, what they're not seeing, what they need to be aware of about their person. Boundaries. This is for you, pile 3. You need those boundaries in place. This person's not entirely healthy. Your heart space, again, heart spirit, excuse me. The King of Cups energy coming out shows me just how much you love, openly and without boundary, without limitation. And yet it's, Spirit is saying, as much as that great big beautiful heart of yours is so important, and it makes such a difference, and that's just how you're wired, how you're set up to be, you still have to learn the boundaries. This person sits, again, in a lot of rumination, a lot of overthinking, a lot of confusion, and they're going to continue to do this for a while. Don't be drawn into that energy. I'm hearing that at a soul level, at a very deep intuitive level, you know how this person feels about you. You know this person has very deep feelings. You question this often. You worry every time that they get a little bit confused or come in with very flighty, sort of chaotic energy. Their mind swirls and spins and gets all crazy, and it sort of throws you off course. It's going to deplete you and going to continue to deplete you in a material sense if you can't get this under control, pile 3. This person is not the healthiest individual to have in your field of awareness currently. You're definitely being urged and called to again, put an end to a cycle and to move forward. Allow this person to work out their own karma, their own need for balancing. Have those boundaries in the meantime. Unconditionally loving is loving without condition, but it's also loving self first. So as much as you have that big, open, beautiful heart, you definitely need to have a bit of self-control, have a little bit of better discernment when it comes to this person. There's no holds barred when it comes to them, and you need to start exercising boundaries not only with this person but overall, especially when it relates to love energy. When someone pulls at you energetically, I'm hearing it's very difficult for you to say no, but honor your sacred no. Know that you have to pursue, your goals, your dreams. Your stability needs to come first and foremost. You have to love self first, that this person has a lot that they're working on, and until they come into that full awareness, it's going to be very challenging for you, pile 3. So I hope this reading was helpful to you. I know this was a difficult message. It was the heaviest of the 3 piles, but definitely hope that it provided some clarity and some awareness or peace to you, especially if you are in separation or things are limited in terms of contact with this person currently. It kind of just gives you a glimpse of where they're sitting, what you most needed to know and maybe aren't seeing. And with that said, if this did resonate, I would love for you to go ahead, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. By doing so, I can not only bring more content to you in the form of these pick a card readings several times a week, but it also allows others to become aware and be able to see my content more easily also. So until next time, pile 3, I'm wishing you so much love, joy, abundance, prosperity, healing energies as you deal with this situation with your person. I hope to see you in a future reading. And until next time, please take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.